Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new video and possibly a new video series. So basically I've been kind of looking for a project lately, and again I thought no I gotta get that station wagon done. And remember, the last thing kind of for that was the body work that needed done, and I pushed that aside to get my dad's car in and done. And so basically I got in touch with the guy that does that stuff for me, and he said I can do it right away. So I'm like, all right, I can buy something again. It frees me up. So I think that's the wrong order to go about it in, but you know, gotta have something to do. So so I've been kind of looking for some new like a new project vehicle, and it would be kind of cool to have one. I was looking for an automatic this time, something that a couple of family members that I have could use, and would be kind of just like a, you know, just something that wouldn't be totally terrible, something you could, nice enough that you could comfortably drive like long distances, but wasn't so perfect that if it got a couple dings or scratches it would really matter. And I wanted kind of something that had a little bit of space, not a convertible or not a two-door or anything like that. So I've been looking online for some ads and everything. So I'm just driving back now from like an hour from an hour away from my house to look at a car that I actually did agree to buy. It's an 01 93 SE 5-door in black, and yeah, it needs a couple things, but it all appears like it's stuff I can do. The car is actually in pretty good shape considering the age, and it was pretty impressive. So I did opt to go for that. It's going to need a couple of things. The throttle body is going to need work. The headliner's droopy. Cosmetically, it's not perfect. It'll need a few things if you want to do them. I'm not going to be too in-depth on the cosmetic this time. It's not a big deal, but I will kind of clean everything up. I think it's got a couple bad light bulbs that need replaced. We're getting some errors on the dash. The ribbon in the climate control display needs replaced. And I'm in the 9.3 right now, so I'm kind of looking around and can kind of remind myself. We need the hazard switch. The edges all break, and then the switch falls into the dash, and then nobody ever gets it out because you don't need hazards usually. So I need a switch for that. It needs a good cleaning. Like I said, the headliner. Most of it works. The keyless entry works. The sunroof, the lights, the headlamps, I should say at least. Runs well, drives well. Transmission shifts smoothly. It's not too rattly or squeaky. So other than that, just a couple missing trim pieces that happens. But anyway, it is what it is. It looks like a really nice car, and indeed a fun project, which is kind of a fun way. I can palm off my Saab addiction and say, like, oh, it's for a YouTube video, and then kind of get away with it that way. So coming up, I will have to figure out, it's out of state, so I got to figure out, getting the car back and everything, and then we'll go about the detailing process and getting it clean. And I'll kind of film stuff along the way. I think there's a lot of good content that can be made with this, but the thing is that, the car runs and drives, and that's what the car is going to be doing in this particular case, just running and driving. So I'm not going to go about getting everything flawless right off the bat like we did with the 9.5. That needed done in a week because my dad needed a car, so that's what you do. But with this, I'm going to kind of get it to a point where it's a little bit better, like I want to fix the climate control, I want the hazards to be able to work. We obviously have to fix the lights. I'll probably do the headliner right away because that's simple enough. But the rest of it, the other things that kind of need done, can kind of be done, later on. And of course, the first thing I do when I get a car is to take everything apart and clean it, especially the inside, and just get all the filth out of it. That way, the dirt is yours. I don't know. It just feels more comfortable, especially in these times, I guess. I don't know. It's just the way I do it. Just a really good in-depth cleaning, change all the filters, usually do all the fluids and everything at the same time. So we'll do that first. So anyway, a couple videos coming up soon, hopefully, and maybe make a little series out of it. Definitely can do a review on the car, and yeah, but anyway, I was impressed. It actually looks like it's got a lot of potential. So, all right, well, I'm going to get back to driving it. It's kind of a gray day here, but I've pulled the my 9.3 convertible out of storage, kind of, so to speak, out of the field, and I'm driving it again as I do for the winter, and it's doing great. I'm really impressed, so we'll take a couple shots of that here on the way out.